Not these.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's your boy LordyxFaze. Hey guys, Lloyd and welcome back to today's video on the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the podcast, episode 5. A very big video actually today. Oh, it is over an hour, so obviously if you guys don't watch the whole video, I understand it might be a bit boring. Quick disclaimer, the microphone for me on today's video in the podcast was absolutely shambolic. I don't know what disco we're playing at, but oh my word, it's terrible. It's like an echo, that's all, or a bit of a delay, so don't get mad at me, that's all. Also, my guest is Liam today. We did do an intro, but obviously I had to address this issue also with my microphone, so it's one of them. Also, if we get 15 likes, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah, boys. Also, by the way, with our ranking on the table, please don't be in the comments typing away like, oh, you put this team somewhere, you shouldn't be there, and all that. It's just our opinion at the end of the day, okay, boys? So, please respect our decisions and stuff. It's a bit banter, I suppose, as well. But yeah, boys, if you want to see some more, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the video. Enjoy, and peace.
I can't really call who's going to be 20th and who's 19th, but I have gone for the new promoted Fulham to be 20th.
Yeah.
Just don't see it. I just think
Just don't see it.
Just don't see him staying up whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure they signed Ariola, haven't they, on loan, haven't they? I'm pretty sure. I saw something about that. Seen that Ariola's been signed to him.
I think their attack is just not
Strong
Premier
enough.
League quality.
Well, they got Mitrovic, haven't they? But that's it, really, and no one else is actually that good.
Yeah, they've got that Bobby Reed lad, but
oh, what about
that
that winger called
Knockout.
Yeah, Knockout. He played for Brighton. He's
Yeah.
okay, but he's not that good.
It's just Fulham in 20. I just don't see it. I just don't see it in midfield either.
I've gone with the same one as well.
Just don't see it with Fulham.
No.
I'm sorry to any Fulham fans, probably many of them, but
I mean, at the end of the day, it happens. And I think it's sure will happen as well. I was laughing at this video, and then like towards the end of the season, it's completely backfired and fucking Fulham come the table.
You're done a Sheffield United.
Yeah. This fucking backfire out of nowhere.
Hey,
fucking top
for
10.
Fulham's fans' sake, I hope they do. But
yeah, I don't see it in terms of that. We're 19th place. I picked West Brom. Just to be fair, I don't know.
Same again.
I just don't see him either. They're not like not that strong of a team. Yeah, they come up from the Championship and all, but they won't. I don't think they'll survive. I don't think in the Premier League with all the teams they've got this year and fucking peoples and players and all that. I just don't see it happening, in my opinion.
It's same with. I said they play a lot better football than Fulham. Like I know, is it Slaven Bilic? I know he's a quality manager, but I just don't think the players he's got.
Yeah,
are to Premier League standards.
Yeah, strong enough. Yeah. What's wrong then? This one's a bit of a weird one, but I put 18 Brighton. I don't know if that's going to be like a few people.
Yeah, I've gone. We've got our first. What's the word?
Split off.
I've gone different.
He's gone different.
I've gone for a different route. I have gone West Ham. I think West Ham are going to be getting relegated.
Fucking hell.
I think their club is in absolute disarray. I think whoever their owner is, Summit Gold, is not so gold, he's more of a off yellow at this point.
Off yellow. Goodbye Hammers. It's confirmed.
I think it's same with like not necessarily like Fulham, but I just don't for many seasons they've just been going backwards.
Yeah.
And next backwards step from last season is relegation. So I think West Ham are in trouble.
I picked Brighton because I just don't see the team being that. It's not that good. They only got like what's he called, Mapai and Matt Ryan, and that's it really. And maybe a bit like Lewis Dunk as well, but no one's like.
Well, they have signed Lallana, haven't they, on a free?
Oh yeah, shit. Forgot about Lallana, Paul Lallana. Remember Liverpool.
Who else? They've got that Ajax defender, that Veltman.
Oh, didn't know that either. I don't know. Brighton, but
I'm having this debate. I've got Brighton 17th, so I've got Brighton just to survive relegation.
I mean, they were quite close to the bottom, weren't they, last season, I think. Just scraped it, didn't they? Same as Villa did, but I just don't see them surviving this season at all with the teams they've got and all that lot. 17th will be a massive discussion. I think people will roast this one in the comments, but I picked Crystal Palace. Same thing with West Ham. I think what I said before with West Ham, I just don't see them surviving. Their club's an absolute travesty. I mean, they got good players, don't get me wrong, they got Zaha and obviously Van Arnold and all that lot, but there's just not many that good players that can see, pull results off for them, that's all. They tend to get bloody draws all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, but Benteke, I mean, tell you what, he ain't gonna fucking say it. Fucking Bentekers. But, who you picked for your 17th place?
Brighton.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah, shit, yeah, sorry, fucking brain dead. 16th, I picked with fucking Villa. She's not Villa, sorry to all fucking Villa fans.
Same, I've gone Villa 16th.
I know you got Ollie Watkins, but he ain't going to save you either way. I went with Liverpool, but I don't care anymore now. He's not Villa.
I do think Watkins' goals will keep them up.
Yeah. Aren't you going to get anyone else called up? Is it Ben Rama as well? They've been linked with, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if they can get Ben Rama, I do think Ben Rama, Watkins and Grealish will be a
that'd be a
quality
nice
front three.
Yeah, front three.
I think if Watkins and Grealish can get 10 goals each this season,
then happy days.
Yeah.
But I mean, sorry a minute. My 15th place is West Ham. Originally I put West Ham further down, but I was like, West Ham could maybe do okay in the end, but I'm crying still on the West Ham one, to be fair, being 15th, but I don't know what to really say about West Ham, because they aren't that good of a team. They used to be, but they've dropped a bit now, obviously, with just the way the club's going and stuff for them, but all the best for them. Who you picked for your 15th, Liam?
I went with Crystal Palace. I think I agree with what you're saying. I think they haven't got enough quality in their squad.
Yeah.
But I just think they've got the quality they do have will
just to keep them up.
Rise up a bit. Yeah. Like if they keep hold of Zaha.
Yeah.
I think the Eze signing.
Oh yeah, Eze. Yeah, I forgot about fucking Eze. Apologies.
I think Jordan Ayew has got a big season.
Yeah.
I think towards the end of last season he turned, I don't know where it was, like previous season you just saw him as this lump up top striker, but this season he's turned into a baller.
Lump up striker.
Guy's got like Eden Hazard feet. He just doesn't lose the ball.
No.
But yeah, I've gone Palace 15th.
Palace 15th.
That's a steady season for him, I think.
My 14th place was a bit of a hard one to try and think, but I put Burnley down there. I mean, they came like, I think 10th last season, but I don't know, they're a good team, Burnley, don't get me wrong, but they're not really that team that scored a lot of goals. They can defend well, like, don't come at me on that one, but I mean, they just can't score that many goals whenever I've seen play. And, I mean, they got bloody, what's he called front? Is it Woods? And he's not.
Chris Wood and Ash Barnes, isn't it? 6'4" FC.
Yeah, it's not like they are good strikers, but obviously not like the big strikers that like results and stuff. Really, it's like the crappy goals they always tend to win by. But 24, they can defend well. Obviously, they got Pope in there. They got a good defense with that Tarkovsky and stuff. But
if they can keep hold of Tarkovsky, I think they'll be.
I think he was going to West Ham. I'm sure West Ham are really pushing
negotiations. What, they want 50 million or something?
Yeah,
but I don't see that.
I don't see 50
million. I won't pay any more than 30 for him, and I've just kicked my table.
Oh, cracking kick table.
My 14th, I've gone maybe a bit underachieving. I think I put Leeds. 14th.
Hey, your Portland's trying to get triggered. Should be higher.
I've got my reasons. As soon as they got promoted, that's the exact prediction I said, 14th. So I've got to stick with it.
Fair play.
I think the business they're doing and are doing with signings coming, if they bring, like they've been linked with Julian Draxler, if they bring him in, I think then the prediction might go up to 12th, 11th.
Ayo.
But I think Rodrigo coming in, he's gonna.
Oh, he'd be good.
It's the same like story for the bottom 10. It's like if your striker can get 10 goals,
Then
I think
good,
that
aren't you?
you'll be well away. But I think that Koch coming in as centre back as well to replace Ben White, who's gone back to Brighton, will be
fair enough.
Should do his thing. So I've won 14th for Leeds.
Right, fair dues. My 13th place is a bit of a controversial one. It's a bit of a mix between Everton and Southampton.
Mine is as well.
Southampton though. I think Everton just a bit better than them.
13th Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I went with.
Reason being, they got Ings, who's good. Obviously, he came like I think top 3 goal scorers last season. He can bag goals easily. Like he's a good striker. Defense is okay. It's not the best. Keepers, McCarthy's meh. You know, he's alright. Midfield's alright, got Ward-Prowse, he can obviously do majority of the things, obviously, set pieces and stuff, that's his speciality, I suppose, really. But if you get like another couple good players in that team, I think they could probably be higher up in the table, but I just don't see him going towards the bottom yet, because they've got enough players in the team to always keep them up and stuff, like Redmond's a good player as well, to mention as well, but I mean, get one or two good signings in the season just to say fall up with the quality bit in that team, and happy days for him. But I think they'll have a pretty steady season. I think probably will. Hopefully, fingers crossed for him. Don't mind him too far actually though.
They're an underrated side, I think.
Yeah, they are underrated.
I think they've got a lot of good players, but they've got a lot of shit players next to them. Like, I know that what is it? Romeu got a lot of. He got a lot of love, didn't he? Like end of the season, but you need someone better next to Ward-Prowse.
Yeah. And also, what's he called? That guy playing to Tottenham. Is it Højbjerg? He'd be a big miss. He'd be a big miss.
I've seen that. I've seen a lot of Southampton fans though saying that it's not as big as a deal. Than people making it. But
we'll see what we'll
have to see there.
My 12th place, as I mentioned before, was Everton. Reason being, Pickford.
Jeez.
I know, it's a bit low down for Everton. I'm sorry for fans. Not being biased from Liverpool fans,
compared to you, then I've well overhyped them.
Back me up. Reason being I put Everton 12. First off, Pickford is still shocking in my opinion. Don't know how he's England's #1 goalkeeper. With the amount of mistakes he makes every single season. Just can't stand him. Defence is alright. I mean, you got Michael Keane, he's alright. You know, he's not the be-all, end-all for defenders, but I
think it's just an average defence.
Yeah, he's an average defender at the end of the day.
Average.
Coleman's alright. You know.
I think Digne is like top 3 left backs in the league though.
Yeah, Digne is quality.
I think he's class.
He's decent. That's a steal that Everton got from Barca. Midfield will be in pre-season. I think you've got good players in midfield. We've got Hammers now on a deal.
Hammers, Allen,
Decore. That's a really strong midfield. And then obviously with Charleston, I was saying Cavalier.
I'm upset a few fans, especially the good old Sambot. I've gone Sheffield United.
Oh, he shats on him. He's absolutely shats on him.
I've gone second season curse. I think that the signings they're making are just wrong. Like two Derby County wing backs. Like, come on. I know Bogill's supposed to be he's a quality right. Well, I won't say quality, but he's an half decent right back.
Yeah.
But I think Baldock's a very underrated player. I think maybe it's just squad players, but for a team like Sheffield United, where it is, you've got to be true, it is a system team. It's not like they've got quality in each position. I think that they're not going to struggle, but I think that they're not going to do as well.
Yeah, fair enough. My 10th, my 11th place. Sorry, my bad. Is Leeds. Now that could be really overhyped. I'm not too far. I'm not too sure.
Leeds is a difficult one, though.
Yeah, they're not a bad team, but
you really don't know.
Don't know with Leeds at the moment. I mean, they got Rodrigo, as you said before, get 10 goals plus, he'd be, cruising to, high place in the table.
I think as well, something that I missed out is that getting Jack Harrison back on loan from C as well is going to be huge for him. Like, I don't know if you're aware of who he is, but he was.
Not only too sure.
He was a quality player for Leeds last year. Obviously, Helder Costa as well, getting him on a permanent.
It's sad the fact they couldn't get, what was he called from Brighton? Ben White. I thought they missed out trying to
Yeah,
get him for
I
like
think
3 or 4 times.
I think it were unrealistic to go beyond 35 million
Yeah.
for a player like that. But
I mean, if you get like another, say, for like another 2 or 3 more players into Lee's team, then that team would be absolutely unreal. Because they got, what's he called, Karen Phelps, he's alright, I don't mind watching him, he's decent.
he's a class little player.
Casillas, the keeper's okay, he's not that good, but he did
Yeah.
well from last
I
season,
think
obviously, though.
I think they're going to be getting I think we've got the new French lad coming through though.
French.
I think Kiko's there to sort of like. I think it's like Meslier or something. He's decent. He's played because when Kiko got his ban last year, he came in and he kept his spot.
Yeah.
So I think Meslier coming through is going to be a big season for him.
Big season for him.
For 11th, for me, I went Burnley. I've gone Burnley. Reasons being because the thing with Burnley is they always go one step higher than what people predict.
Yeah.
They get a lot of like 1-0 wins against teams below them, and that's people in that area of the table struggle to win against teams below them. But Burnley just consistent. I don't know how they do it, but
Long ball, I see.
it just happens, doesn't it? They do well. They do well.
Yeah, a good team, said before, Burnley. But I mean, 14th place to me, that could be a bit of a risky on that one, but we'll go with it. My 10th place is Sheffield United. I mean, I bet Sam's fucking pissing his fucking... he's fucking punching in the air like, get in! 10th place, I'll take it again. They're alright, as before, Sheffield United, not a bad team. Obviously, they got Ampadu now and stuff, and obviously, you mentioned before, those two...
Yeah, to be honest, I totally forgot about him.
And they got Ramsdale as well as the keeper to replace Henderson. I mean, he's not bad, I'll probably say Henderson obviously better though, but still the keeper getting Ramsdale from obviously Bournemouth with a little steal, I suppose, to obviously keeping the Premier League, I suppose. Not really too sure on all the players. Like, I know they got like Egan and obviously McBurney and all them lot and Lundstrom and all that lot, but I mean, like, even Sanderberg, he's okay.
I do, I rate him.
He's a good player, Sanderberg, I like him. But I think he probably still get mid-table, I'd probably say. I would say between at least 10 and 13, probably, I would say. Sheffield like that, but I'm going to put 10th place just because I have to, suppose, really. But yeah, that's where they're going for me, boys. Where they're going for me. Sandbot, don't come kill me, thank you, bye.
10th for me, I went Newcastle.
Ooh.
I think they're going to have I don't think they're necessarily underrated. I just think that people look so far into the Mike Ashley situation, and I think Newcastle are a decent side.
Not bad at Newcastle.
Especially with Fraser Wilson coming in from Bournemouth. I think Jamal Lewis is a huge improvement at left back.
Yeah, it'd be decent.
But yeah, I think everyone just stands in Newcastle that they've got to get Mike Ashley out of the club for him to actually progress into maybe Europa League.
Possibly, yeah.
But
we'll have to see what happens, I suppose. My 9th place is a bit of a crucial spot. Wolves. I know they signed, who's he called? Like the Portuguese lad, I'm not surprised. But
that's on is it Fabian Silva, is it?
I think it is, I'm not...
Something like that.
Yeah.
That young striker, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah. But, I mean, you know, they've got a good team also before. They've obviously got Neves, they've got Jimenez, Traore, Patricio, still a good keeper, would say one of the best in the league still. Defence could be better, obviously Corey's not the fastest defender, but he can defend still. But, I mean, overall, they've got a decently good team. You know, are a strong team, obviously, competing in Europa and stuff, and obviously I think they did okay. But, like, getting like 2 or 3 players in, take a team to for expectations and maybe around push Champions League. But at the moment, though, they need to try and get in that Europa League spot again. I'd probably say for them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my thought
For
on
9th spot for me, maybe a shocker. I've gone Leicester. I think they're going to struggle. I really think they're going to struggle in Europa League.
oh no!
They just don't have they've got quality, but they don't have quality in depth.
Yeah.
So they're going to be playing Thursday, Sunday for the whole season now. And who are they going to be playing? Because they can't play Vardy twice a week.
No.
They can't.
That's very
And I
true.
don't. Maybe Iheanacho could possibly do a job in Europa League. You just don't know. But if you go into the wingers, you've got Andre Gray. Is that no? It's not Andre Gray. Damari Gray.
Yeah, Damari Gray. Damari Gray.
I think him and Harvey Barnes are going to be rotating on the left.
Yeah.
Right hand side they'll sort some out, but like in midfield they're going to be going from Ndidi to that Chowdhury. Like there's Mark Albright and all these sort of players. They just I just don't see it.
Yeah. Wait in it. This one could get a bit of hate, right? Because I messed up, right? Because I messed up Newcastle before. And I've not mentioned Newcastle yet, but hear me out, right? Newcastle, 8th place. Reason being, I missed them out, that's why. That's the only reason
Newcastle
why.
above Wolves.
Only because I missed them out, that's why. So I've got to put them in somewhere. So they're going to come wait for me.
To be honest, that's what happened with Southampton in 13.
Otherwise, it would have been Wolves obviously being 8th, and then probably put them, if I could put them somewhere else, I would probably put them further down. But because obviously I missed them out and just checked now, that's why I've got to put them 8th place. So yeah, any Newcastle fans, Mackenzie, and I bet you're absolutely buzzing your tits off because of that. 8th place in Newcastle, I'll tell you what.
Newcastle get 8. There'll be a blooming statue of Mike Ashley outside St James's Park.
I mean, they're not a bad team, obviously, you mentioned before, obviously getting Jamal Lewis and stuff, and obviously got Maxim, he's an absolute unreal player on the wing for Newcastle.
He's a ball magnet.
Yeah, and obviously Amaron as well, he's a good player, I like Amaron.
I forgot about him.
Fraser's obviously been bought by him as well, and also, what's he called, Callum Wilson, he's not a bad striker.
Yeah.
He can bag goals, so, dealing for Bournemouth, so why not for Newcastle? But,
Exactly.
yeah, obviously I would not put, obviously, these in real life 8th players, because I missed them out, I've got to put them there somehow, otherwise you're bloody fit the bloody table otherwise, which, I don't want them to be, but fair enough, though. Fair play to Newcastle, they're absolutely buzzing the bloody fans for that. Dear me, but...
8th spot for me, like what I need to mention as well, from 9th to 6th for me, it's tight. It's going to be one of those where it's like 9 to 6th is going to be, I just can't call it. I've just had to put them in. It's going to be really tight. They're going to be just up and down like a bloody yo-yo. But for 8th, I've gone Wolves in 8th. Similar to you, I think they're going to be tired.
Yeah.
Last season, what were it? Play like 60-something games in all competitions.
He played a lot, I know that for a fact. I'm not every week.
And then I think they finished. Where did they finish? 5th this season.
I think they did. Yeah, didn't they? I think they came 5th.
So they won't be in the Europa League qualifiers, which will be good for them. But I think it's same as Leicester. I think they've got quality, but they struggled the quality in depth. Last season they played the same team. Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Every week in, week out. So players like Jimenez, players like Jota, they were just getting so tired towards the end of the season. You could see it in that 2-0 loss to Chelsea last day. They were absolutely done.
Hanging out their asses.
Like a blooming Sunday morning in Magaluf. Yeah, I've gone Wolves in 8th.
Oh dear. My 7th place was hard to pick, to be fair, because we get to the big teams now and stuff, and obviously all the big ones.
Yeah.
But I've picked 7th place for me was Tottenham. So obviously that means Leicester obviously will be in there. Well. But I put Tottenham 7th. Reason being, they're a good team, obviously. They got Harry Kane, Son, Lloris, Solomon, But I just don't think Mourinho is really focused on his transfer this season and recruitment and stuff to get obviously his team from being 7th to like the top 4 or even top 5. Yeah. But I think they'll do well. Don't get me wrong, I think Tottenham are a good team overall, but
he did well to get them up there again from where Pochettino left.
Yeah, he's done well to get them where they are now, but I think the recruitment down, so obviously getting Højbjerg in was okay. Doherty, he's well at Wolves, but I don't think that's like, world class and stuff.
The signings they're making, you'd think it were a mid-table team.
Yeah, you think,
being linked with like Troy Deeney now, Josh King, it's like,
I wouldn't say there's much between.
What happened?
What's it called? Aurier and Doherty. They're like both mid-table defenders, really. For right back, you should have really expanded out the options and stuff and focus on that. But hey, and the day Mourinho does, he's won titles, so.
I don't know if you agree, but with Doherty, I think he's going to step back. I think Wolves to Spurs this season, I think that's a step back.
Controversial.
I think Wolves. I know I've said Spurs 7th as well, so it's a bit like Spurs are going to finish above Wolves.
Yeah.
But I think the age of like Spurs' team, we're like the defense is a bit older. I think with Wolves' air defense that he would have been playing in would have been perfect for him with like what is it, Cody Bolly?
Yeah, Cody Bolly. Yeah. But
I think I don't know. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, that one. My 6th place is Leicester. I still think they'll do well. But
I'm going to get rinsed, I think.
Yeah, and well, to be fair, I'm on the same page as you. On the same page as you, obviously, the thing that Leicester just might be a bit off the rails this year. Because obviously playing the same players each week and stuff and being tight. Because there's not that many good players that can honestly replace the first team players that are strong enough to do that job. I don't know. They got a nice little midfield. Like the midfield, obviously Tillemans is he's a class player.
Yeah, I think their midfield is quality. Madison, Tielemans, and Ndidi.
Yeah, Ndidi is an absolute. He's a warrior. He'll be everyone's starter team on FIFA. Just facts. Defense is alright. Obviously, Sancho, I rate him. He's a good defender. I like him. Schmeichel, he's decent still. You know,
reliable keeper.
Yeah. Consistent all the time. Vardy, where can you go wrong with Vardy? Harvey Barnes, still coming through. So, I mean, got a good team overall, but...
I think Jose Perez is going to have a good season.
Yeah, big up Perez as well, yeah. But I think it's fair to put Leicester, 6th. Because I think you don't deserve to be 10th, or anywhere below 6th of me, I think. I think 6th place suits them pretty well, in my opinion, so...
For my 6th, some people might have heard
Arsenal.
who I haven't mentioned.
Arsenal.
6th spot, I've gone Everton.
Oh dear! Oh, Arsenal.
6th spot, I've gone Everton. I think they're going to have an absolute whopper of a season.
Oh no!
I think James Rodriguez, Decore, and Allen. On paper, that's one of the best midfields in the league. Like, it's just if that midfield were for like an Arsenal or a Chelsea, it'd be getting all the praises for it. But obviously, Chelsea signed the whole of Europe, so we'll get onto them. Two financial takeovers. Get them all, but yeah, I've gone Everton 6th because the same reasons as you said. I think that midfield they've built is class. I think
it's a good midfield.
I think Calvert-Lewin will starting to become his own sort of player with Richarlison. Yeah. The only issue I have with Everton is that the wingers they're a bit suspect. The wingers, Bernard, Iwobi, Walcott. They're not really. That might be their area of the pitch where they don't get 6th. Well, if they get 6th, then bloody hell.
Yeah,
and Ancelotti deserves Blue Manager of the Year.
Financials.
I think it's just this summer I've gained this sort of respect for Everton with the signings I've made. I want to see him do well. I think that's where it's just come from. So I've gone Everton in 6th. It's going to be class.
We're going to get into that now.
I hope he stays fit. I hope he just don't get an injury this year. I hope he can play the whole season. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I just wish him the best.
We get rinsed now because of that. I put Newcastle 8th. You put Everton 6th. That's just they're just so suspect. Like, what the hell are you doing? You two know what you're talking about. My 5th place will be Arsenal. Classic Arsenal. I think they'll just be off top 4 sadly, but I mean they've got a good team as usual. I mean defence is a bit suspect still. Obviously they are a bit clumsy in defence. Obviously with Mustafi. But obviously got Gabriel now and that Williams Salabia, I think it's called. Leno should be coming back as well for him, so that's a big step up again. But I think Martinez done well to replace him.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Martinez.
Yeah, he's a good backup goalkeeper. It's like United with Romero. He's another class backup goalkeeper in the league.
It's Henderson now.
Oh yeah, I forgot
about backup.
Fuck Romero then. Bye Romero.
Romero's off to Aston Villa or something. I think he's going.
But I mean, Arsenal got a decent team overall. I was a bit weird, or I won't say weird, but I was a bit suspect when they decided to go and get Willian. Though. I don't know why they go and get Willian. I mean, yeah, he's a good player, but he's like 30 something, and I mean, like, he's in his prime. Don't get me wrong, he did well for Chelsea this season, but I mean, Why'd you go buy William for? I just don't see that transfer being making any sense. To be fair to me, yeah, to improve the wingers, we got like 15 bloody wingers. You got like Nelson, Pepe, Saka, Martinelli. Honestly, they got that many wingers. I lost count.
Interesting what happens with Ozil as well.
Yeah,
is he gonna somehow scrape another season, or is he gonna
actually play?
Finally, for the third season, leave the club?
Terrible,
It's gonna be hard.
Just doesn't like playing, does he, for Arsenal at the moment?
I think it's pretty much confirmed. I think it's confirmed now Aubameyang's signing the contract.
Yeah, that's a big one for Arsenal. Big step. Well, I won't say big step, but he's a big relief that he's staying for Arsenal fans. But oh yes, staying. Yeah. But
I just think what Arteta's doing is doing God's work at Arsenal.
Yeah, I think Arsenal fans should be happy with
Arteta. He's doing the best. I think he's overachieving with what he's got. To be honest, I think. Well, not overachieving, but I think he's pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, well, you don't forget that he won 2 trophies, didn't he? He won 2 trophies, didn't he?
Exactly, that's what I mean. Even 6 months ago, that team winning 2 trophies against knocking out City, beating Chelsea, then beating Liverpool.
Shambles. Yeah, fucking Shaka winning 2 trophies, unbelievable.
I know.
Best he did in the world. Who you pick for your 5th place, Liam?
I went Arsenal as well, 5th.
Oh, Arsenal as well. Oh, mate, up. Same page. Yeah. Alright, this is making it
top 4. Oh god,
absolutely ruins 5 people. Oh my god, what are we talking about? Alright, hear me out. My 4th place, Liam, don't kill me, for United.
Don't worry, I've gone to him.
Oh, phew! Thought I'm going to put him higher, thought I'm going to put him in, but reason being, if you still get Sancho, I think we'll still have a decent season, obviously getting Champions League football as usual. But I don't know what it's been like. Obviously, what's it called as well, Van der Beek, didn't he, from Ajax as well? He think he'd be a good player, obviously, midfield with Fernandes, and if Pogba starts as well, that'd be a really OP midfield, actually, thinking of that. Jesus Christ, probably should put him a bit higher up. But, I mean, I don't know. It's hard with those top 4 teams, because they've all got, to be fair, probably the best top 4 in any league at the moment in time.
Yeah.
Just because the quality of the players that you have.
I just think the level, like, the top 4, the standard they're at is just so much higher than
anyone else's teams.
5th to 6th, 7th. Like,
it's a lot different in the football.
Yeah.
A lot different football that they play. Just because obviously the way the manager wants to play. Don't know what's been like why I put them in 4. It's just hard to try and predict the top 4 because obviously just because of the players that they got. But I mean, I could be wrong.
I just think it's because City, Chelsea, Liverpool are just better.
I wouldn't say they're better, but I mean, like United is just a little bit behind that sort of thing, behind the other top 3 clubs.
We are doing this as well. The day after all the thing about Sancho coming out, so
yeah. I mean,
if you are with Sancho last night, confirming everything, personal terms and stuff are agreed.
Yeah.
It's just if United are going to pay the money. We've already had a bid. We've already submitted a bid of 90 million plus 18 million add-ons.
Jesus Christ.
But apparently that got rejected because they want money up front, not add-ons and stuff. So.
Well, didn't he say that when he done 120 million? Didn't he say Dortmund?
Yeah, that's 120 million euros. So to pounds, that's 108 million.
Oh, it's just crazy how much money people spend these days on players. It's absolutely ridiculous.
But if we were doing this video where Sancho had signed and he was a United player, I think I would probably.
Yeah, I'd probably put him high to fair.
Probably the top 4 would be a bit mixed.
Well, it's hard when you think about teams who just sign one player that's big, and you always think they're going to do better, but it doesn't always end up being that way. Sometimes you sign one big player because they do flop. Like look at Real Madrid, they signed Hazard and they absolutely flopped still. Just buying Hazard and he was still class and all that, but he still didn't do look to the expectation that they expected him to do. Honestly, I
mean, Madrid lived up to the expectation, but Hazard didn't.
Yeah, Hazard.
They went on what league, didn't they? So
downgraded. But I don't know what it'll be like with the keeper situation, obviously with De Gea and Henderson now, because I don't think Henderson will actually be on the bench.
Oh, I ain't got a clue. I have not got a clue.
I don't know how it's going to work out for him with Henderson.
Henderson and De Gea is prime Wally Ollie. Like, what is he doing? How can you have 2
world-class keepers
like that on?
Same
You
team.
can't have a world-class keeper sat on the bench. Like, what are you doing?
I know.
Send him out on loan. Get Henderson a move. Get him to, like... For me, I would have pushed the move to get Henderson to Spurs. I think if he went to Spurs, yeah. Or, like, an Everton, or...
Yeah, like a top team.
Just get him out to someone to progress his career. Don't send him back to Sheffield United. Like, he's been there, done that. Yeah, just... No, like...
He does deserve better, I agree. He's a good keeper overall. I think he should be my number one, in my opinion.
I hope he does come United's number one anyway. Yeah. I think the Hayes clock is slowly
it's ticking. It's ticking. It's ticking, pal.
It's going a bit quick. Going very fast.
Time is running out. For my first spot, now, honestly, I can just see all City fans going absolutely mad in the comments. How dare you put Chelsea above us? But I see it happening though, because of just the way Chelsea have been doing unreal at the moment. But I'm going to put City third. Don't come at me, boys. Don't come at me.
City third?
Yeah, right. I know. Right, I do thought it could backfire so badly, and they could come top of the table, and all the City fans be in the corner going, "Ha! You were so wrong." Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm going to put them there. Reason being, City will probably try and go for the title. Obviously, lost last season and stuff. And obviously, I think Pep will be like, "Oh, we're not having it this season. We need to win the league, no matter what." But I just don't know this City. Like, they've lost Silva, they've lost Company, and they still didn't really do much to replace Company except by Ake. And I think Ake will still do well for him, but he needs to obviously settle into the team first off to see if he can actually replace Company in such a position. Otamendi is absolutely he's shocking. Not to be mean to him or biased, I don't like him. He's shocking. Mendy shocking. Don't like Mendy. Zinchenko's well better.
I think Mendy is a bit shit. But then I think Zinchenko's shit as well. So.
Yeah, well, remember that game with Wolves last season when Mendy made a massive boom.
Bodied,
by Traore, and that was that bottled the whole game up for City.
Yeah.
But I mean, last season he dropped so many points. City last season. Lost I think was it 6 games? I think lost last season. Lost a lot. I know that for a fact. Lost a lot of games.
Yeah.
Might have been 8.
I think it was 8.
Yeah, I thought it was 8. Yeah. And that's not like City, obviously, with the way City play. I mean, end of the day, City came, what was it, I think, obviously they came in the semi-finals, didn't they, this season in the Champions League. They did pretty well to get there. I think everyone was like, oh, they got knocked in the quarterfinals again as usual and all this crap. But I mean,
well, no, they got to quarterfinals, didn't they?
Oh, did they? Oh, shit.
Got knocked out by Leon and then...
Oh, yeah.
Who knocked... Then didn't Bayern knock Leon out, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it were. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Leon did, yeah. But I don't know what City's team, because, like, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong still, and, it could backfire that bad. I just don't think the way that City have been going the last season and stuff, they've been, I don't know what it is, the consistency for that team's going a bit downhill to do it for them. They still play good football, but I don't know what it is with them. Just need to just stay fourth, just try and get back up to where they should be, really. But all the best for them, though. Yeah. I'm putting them third. Not too biased.
Well, doesn't this change things? I've got Liverpool third. Hardest thing in football is to win a title and then win it again next season. I don't know. I just don't.
It's hard,
you know what? I just don't know. I don't know why I've put them there.
Just put them there.
I wouldn't say Liverpool are like content. Obviously, they want to go and do it again. But it's like they missed out season before last, and they went for it again this year. Absolutely smashed it. And now it's sort of like, what are we fighting for now? Yeah. Like, what are we going to
achieve? And stuff.
And they showed last season when they didn't have fans, they sort of struggled a bit.
Yeah, we did it too.
And obviously this, what's it called? Like, season coming up, so I was going to continue without fans. So they may. I think, isn't Liverpool's opening games like Leeds, Arsenal?
Yeah, we've got quite a lot of big games after the start.
I want to say Chelsea's in and around the start.
I think Tottenham as well. I think's in there as well.
I think you got
a lot of big.
You got a tough start, and I think
it'll be hard.
Obviously, Henderson will be just coming back, which everyone knows my opinions of Buddy Henderson. I think Trent, when played for England, I think he was shocking for England.
He was fucking dog shit.
I think if Salah, Mane, Firmino start all playing properly, I think you'll be fine, to be honest. I just don't know why I put them third. I just think it's going to be really tight at the top this year.
For my second place, I think you all know, I put Chelsea. Reason being, hear me out.
I've done that as well, just to get that one in
That
there.
team is absolutely unreal, literally. It's just not. It's not even a debate. It's actually stupid. The fact that they spent like 200 million, I think, on that team. It's actually crack. It's just crackers. Werner, I can just see him bagging goals, but I think you never know. He could flop, but I don't see it happening with Werner though. Havertz, absolutely unreal.
I think Havertz is the one with the question marks, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he proves himself obviously in the Bundesliga.
I hope he does well.
Yeah, I hope he does well as well.
He's like, what, is he 21, 22?
21, I think he is.
He's coming, like, I'm not saying he's going to be like David Silva, but he's coming into the league at the same age when David Silva did, and look what he did for City. It's not unrealistic that Havertz can do the same for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Could dominate the league for 10 years at his age. So
I reckon Oticol will do well as well. I think this is with the players around him. Ziyech.
Yeah.
He'll be good to watch. Pulisic should be pretty decent to watch.
I'm going to say Pulisic. I think because all the signings that Chelsea have made, I think Pulisic goes under.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be unbelievable this year.
It's scary though to think that just the whole team.
Yeah,
I don't want to play him.
absolutely shitting it for playing him.
Chelsea fans, you're actually scared me to death to play him. I don't want to play you, boys. I don't want to play you. I mean, the only thing now I would say for Chelsea is get rid of Kepa, get a new keeper in, and then get one
signing
more
that
defender. Is it
keeper, either that Mendy guy.
Yeah, about to say Mendy.
I think it's kind of smart what they're doing with that, because I think they're bringing him in to be number 2 to Kepa.
Yeah, then get rid of
so if
Big Willie.
giving Kepa some sort of like competition now, like being like, look, if you're not going to perform, we have got a class keeper to come in.
Yeah, so you might push a bit more.
We're gonna, you might push like Kepa, and when De Gea came to United, he were roughly the same age as Kepa, and when De Gea first joined, he was shocking. De Gea was awful when he first joined United.
6-1 against City.
He couldn't catch a cold. He was terrible. And then we gave him this platform to actually play with players like Ferdinand. I think Vidic. No, it might have been a bit after Vidic.
Yeah.
But it must have been Ferdinand were definitely in front of him, and then we had went into Prime Smalling, which he's so underrated, Prime Smalling, and then he just had this defence that secured the goal, but they did concede a few 6-7 shots a game, and he made some world class saves and made him become this keeper that got this real high reputation.
Yeah.
Now over the years, it hasn't been as good as a defence.
Yeah.
He's having to make 12, 13 saves. For Chelsea, I hope Kepa does evolve into a keeper that does become their number 1, but
it's hard, isn't it? And also, you got Buddy Silva out there now as well. Oh.
Exactly. He's going to kick him up backside.
That'll be... It's just scary though, to think the team going to play. Like, they got that many good players in this team this season. It's crazy. They're going to
have Hudson-Odoi on bench, and Loftus-Cheek. They're going to have.
It's cracking.
Is Ziyech going to start?
God knows,
because but Lampard loves Mason Mount.
Oh no, but he does run over him. Can't.
It's exciting for a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, no, I bet Chelsea actually buzzing at the moment, and probably absolutely buzzing after the bloody tits at the moment. Let's go, everybody, go for title this season now. But I think they'll have a good season off, so fair play to them. Yeah. Have a good season. I'm not being biased, right, for putting Liverpool first, but hear me out. I think they can probably do it again, possibly. It might backfire. They could play come 15th. You never know. But I don't see it happening.
Hopefully.
If we get Thiago, which I don't know if we will do yet, because it's been on for about 2 months now, just continuously getting swapped to the plus word negotiations all the time in the bloody news each single day. Or Thiago's bloody personal terms, or Thiago's this and that and that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what's happening at all with Thiago at the moment, the whole transfer saga. But I think if we get him and maybe Wijnaldum goes, I don't know if he will be going yet to Barcelona, but he might
I think
do.
if you sell Wijnaldum, you'll definitely get Thiago.
Yeah.
But as long as Wijnaldum stays, I don't think you'll get him.
To be honest, though, Liam, I don't even mind him staying. I really don't mind Wijnaldum. I mean, he's probably one of our best midfielders in the team.
Yeah.
He's actually a good player. I actually rate him a lot.
I just think Thiago's just levels.
Thiago's unreal. That Champions League game when he rinsed some kid. Oh, my word. Can't remember word, but he rinsed somebody, though. But he's just... I won't say he's one step better than Wijnaldum, but he's just a bit more... what's the word?
Creative.
Yeah, a bit more creative than Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum can go forward, but he can't really do much. He's not like a playmaker.
Fabinho,
Like
Keita, and Thiago would be an absolute wonder of a midfield.
It'd be fucking unreal. Just the vibes. Just the vibes seeing Thiago on that team. Seriously. It'd be absolutely unreal.
No passion, no leader, just vibes.
I know, just absolute vibes, all I can say, really. Not too sure on the left back still that we bought in that Greek guy. I mean, he could be alright, to replace.
Oh, Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, but yeah.
Just a bit of
To me, what do you call him? Yeah, I'll just call him that anyway. I mean, he's obviously competition for Robertson, but I mean, you never know. We could maybe get into the first team eventually at some point, get like another 5 years.
in another 5 years.
Yeah, another 5 years.
He's a Greek Alberto Moreno.
It could be, you never know.
This random left back just come out of nowhere.
I really hope...
sit on bench for 5 years.
You never know. I really hope though that they play what's it called a bit more, Curtis Jones and maybe a bit more like Nico Williams as well, just to get a bit more experience. Because that's the way Trent came in though. We played Trent obviously a couple of times. Obviously, look at Trent now, like same with Nico Williams. He's a good player still. Has potential to be a better player than anyone in that team. So happy days for him. Virgil probably a good season as usual. Salah, I really don't like Salah to be fair. Not to be biased, but I'm not really a big fan of Salah. Mane, I think, will have a good season. Firmino,
You're not a fan of Salah?
No, I'm not. I always say it. As biased as
you're a Liverpool fan and you don't like Salah?
Well, no, I don't like...
It's like being a United fan and not liking Bruno? What?
Nah, literally, hear me out. I don't mind Salah, but it's just the fact that he's greedy sometimes knacks me off. I just don't like greedy players. That's all. Especially in a team like we've got at the moment. He could be so much better with the way if he just pass the ball more than tries to bloody beat every single person he sees. Because he's not Ronaldo, but he can definitely bag goals. Remember when he scored that goal against Chelsea, that bloody absolute screamer. I mean, yeah, fair play, but...
Oh, that would go good.
Vibes. That's all I'm going to say. Vibes. I'm putting Liverpool first, boys. That's all I'm going to say. Liverpool first.
Yeah, I went Man City first. I just think Pep's a winner, innit? Well, not in Champions League, but he's going to... Players like De Bruyne, Aguero... They're gonna want the Prem back, so I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Aguero's gonna play the season. I think his
time at City.
He's missed a blooming hospital bed, and he's like
his wheelchair's calling him.
Literally, he can't blooming run 2 meters without cracking his knee or something. It's like.
Yeah,
I think De Bruyne is gonna just.
He's so good.
I think he's. So good. I say this time and time. I think De Bruyne's right now is the best player in the world. I just think. Right, what he's doing right now is just... I don't think anyone's done it this consistently in the Premier in a long time. I think he's just... I don't know, he just can't...
It's hard, isn't it?
You can't say what De Bruyne is, he's just the ball.
He's just that good, that's all I can say. He's just that good.
For 10 years' time, we're going to look back on De Bruyne and be like, what the... What were he doing then?
What was he doing, boy? Premier League, always best in the world.
There's no one you can really compare him to either.
No, there actually isn't. There's no one around that you can compare him to. I mean, maybe Shaka winning 2 trophies, that's it, really. But,
yeah, I just think City are going to be motivated again, just to make sure. Like, when Liverpool won league and then they played City, and City won 4-0. It's going to be like... Not necessarily going to be like that game all season, but it's going to be like that sort of mentality. It's going to be like, look, this is our year now.
All I'm going to say, we're just strong, that was all. That's all I'm going to say. We were strong that game. But yeah. Also, before we go. Me and Liam also put some other things together regarding the table. We've done a section on top goal scorers, who we think will come top goal scorer out of 1 to 5. Same as keepers. 1 to I'll put 1 to 4, but I think someone else, to be fair. And then obviously each team's best player that will do well for each team, I suppose, as well. So we'll do that quickly and then crack up. So what do you want to start on, Liam? What do you want to do first? Top goal scorers or?
Can do, yeah.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to start at the bottom for top goal scorers. For 5th place, I pick Richarlison. I just think he's that good.
Ooh.
I know it's quite a weird one to see, but I think he actually is decent. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
one-on-one he bags them in. If you have a bit more confidence going forward, I think he could get at least 10 plus goals each season. But he's getting into the rhythm a bit more now, obviously, Everton. But yeah, hopefully he comes get some goals for Everton. 4th place is Sadio Mane. Obviously, can't forget big Sadio. 3rd place is Jamie flipping Vardy. I think he'll have an alright season, getting a couple of goals. Place about, I'd say at least 15 probably for Vardy. 2nd place is Timo Werner. I think he'll just absolutely tear people's defences up as usual with the pace he has and obviously the quality he brings. And 1st place, another Wi-Fi password, Aubameyang. But yeah, I'm gonna say Aubameyang's gonna come top goal scorer I think this season to get up there.
I think we've got similar. No, we've got very, very similar actually.
Very similar, boys.
Yeah, 5th I went Martial. I think he's going to have an absolute. I think it's 17 goals, something maybe.
Ooh.
But if he gets 17 goals, I think he'll be higher than 5th top scorer. To be honest.
Never know.
4th I've gone Vardy. I think he's just
Jamie Vardy
scores goals, doesn't he?
He just bags them. Can't forget Vardy.
3rd place I went Mane.
Sadio Mane.
2nd place I went Aubameyang, and 1st place I've gone Timo Werner.
Oh, so yeah, we're kind of similar then, weren't we?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just Martial.
Oh yeah, it's just Martial, and obviously you doing Richarlison, that's all. Did you do 4 keepers or did you do 5 keepers, Liam?
I've got 5, but
right.
Well, I've got one of them is a bit. Actually, no, I've got 4. Let me just.
Well, I've got an alternative for my 4th place. It's literally joint, but I put Leno's my 4th place. But I put if he's not back from injury, then obviously Edison will go there. So it's kind of like
for me, I had a United keeper.
United keeper.
I don't know who's going to be number 1 this year. Whoever plays.
So top goals, top clean sheets this year, boys. Is United goalkeeper. Don't know who it is. Yeah, could be Mary. Never know. Could be Lee Grant. Never know.
Lee Grant.
Lee Grant.
Pre-season now, that's where he is.
My 3rd spot is Alisson. I think I'll have an okay season, but I don't think he'll come top clean sheets as usual. 2nd place, gotta put him in there, but it's Pope. I'll see him doing well again. Yeah. And then number 1, Schmeichel. Don't know why I went Schmeichel, but I think he's a good keeper. I make some looks under my opinion. Underlooked keeper, in my opinion, but never know what can happen.
To be fair, I did the same as you. I've gone Alisson. Well, I went Alisson 3rd, Pope 2nd, but I went Edison 1st. I think City's going to win league. I think they're going to bag a lot of clean sheets.
Yeah. So. Fair enough. Most assists, I've put like this is hard to do, but I put 5th.
I've struggled with this one.
Van der Beek.
You think he's going to play that much?
Yeah, I think he might. If Solskjaer plays him a lot, I think he'll do really well. I know it always takes time to settle in, but I think he could do pretty well, getting assists for United.
Well, I'll take that.
I know, you'd bloody buzzing.
I'll blooming take that.
4th, I've picked Havertz. I was going to put ZH, but I put Havertz probably just a tid.
What about Havertz?
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it, to do the bloody assists, because there's that many good players this season for the midfield. 3rd place, Trent, he'd be in top 5 easily, I can see it as usual. Hard to place him there, though. 2nd place, Bruno. And then 1st place, we all know, King, KDB. Can't forget KDB being number 1.
Yeah, I think it's just ridiculous.
He's just too good.
Well, you know what? I'm making a late substitution. Number 5th is going to be Havertz.
Hey up.
I did have Firmino, but I'll go Havertz.
You can have it. 4th,
4th, I went Sterling.
Sterling.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to have a good season this year. Third, I went Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Trent. First, KDB.
Yeah, so kind of similar to size, just two different ones. That's all, but it's not too
Yeah.
bad. And to finish off on the video, we'll do the best players for each club. So I'm going to start with Fulham. I'm going to say best player for Fulham, Mitrovic, because he's their best player overall.
I don't know any other.
That's just their best player, no doubt about it.
I think if what will I do if Fulham are to stay up? I think Areola or Roda will have a big part in it. The keeper
as well. Next one is Brighton. I picked Ben White. I mean, between him and what's he called, Mapai. It was between him and Mapai, but I think Ben White, because of the fact that he got league promoted and stuff, just slots it up.
I went with Lallana. I think he's going to be if he stays fit. I think he's going to be a very important player.
For Villa, I picked Grealish. No doubt.
Yeah, I put Grealish / Watkins.
Yeah. Leeds. This was hard to think about. I put Rodrigo. That could backfire though. I think it's between him or Calvin Phillips. I'd probably say his best one.
I put them both down.
Yeah, it's hard to do with Leeds.
Couldn't pick one.
Yeah, I put Rodrigo though. Southampton, Danny Ings. Easy one. Newcastle's a hard one to think, but I did Maximin though. I'm gonna pick what's it called?
I chose Maximin. Yeah.
I'm wrong, but I put Maximin. Obviously, I think it's a bit better though. Everton, Richarlison. Can't go wrong with Richarlison.
Yeah, I put Richarlison as well.
No,
this is easier than I thought.
No, it's hard to do this one. Crystal Palace, Zaha. To be the best player.
I put Eze.
Oh, Eze. Oh, yeah, I forgot Eze. Give you about the Eze. Burnley, Big Pope.
Forgot about him. I put Chris Wood. Forgot about Pope. Oh yeah.
Burnley's best player this season, Chris Wood. Just forget about Takos and Pope. Chris Wood's their best player overall.
I fully forgot about Nick Pope. Even though I put him in my clean sheets and stuff. Alright.
Arsenal's best player, I think, will be Aubameyang as usual.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the stuff comes from. Tottenham. Well, this is hard to do, but I put Son down, I think.
I put Son as well.
Yeah, I think between him or
Kane's just too chuffing injured.
Yeah.
That's pretty mad, actually.
Sheffield United, this is hard to do. Sam, don't kill if I get it wrong, but
I didn't put anyone, mate. I just couldn't think of one person.
Literally, all I did, I went to Buddy Google, found Buddy Sheffield United players, just went, yep, you pick him, on McBurney. They got McBurney. Don't know who the fuck he is, but we'll pick him. I think he's ginger.
I don't know.
Oliver McBurney, best player for Sheffield United this season, probably.
You know what? I'll go Ender Stevens because I know he's pretty good left back.
For Wolves, I've picked. I picked Jimenez, but it could be Traore, but I'm gonna put Jimenez. I think obviously he does get more.
Yeah, this is getting a bit same.
Yeah, he gets more goals. West Brom's I don't know honestly. I did the same thing as Sheffield United. Just found Google, found player.
I got
Matthews Pereira.
Diagana. Yeah, he's good. I put Diagana and Mateus Pereira, yeah, but I think Diagana for me.
Fair enough. West Ham, I picked Declan Rice.
West Ham, where are they? Where did I put? Oh, I put Souček and Antonio.
Oh, Antonio. Well, it was originally Haller, but I changed it in the end now.
Haller?
Yeah, I put Haller, but I forgot he's injured the whole time. And then I picked for United Bruno, but that could backfire. There's a lot of people that could be good. But
I put Greenwood, you know. I think
best player for United this season, Greenwood. Ooh.
I think he's gonna be
I think it'll be decent.
Be huge for us.
Yeah, well, don't forget. I mean, Bruno did actually bitsy when he first came to, didn't he? And
yeah, it probably is Bruno, but
you never know.
Just my boy, innit?
You never know. Could be a lot as well. You never know. Could be anyone. Lee Grant again. Mostly she's happening. For Chelsea, I picked Werner.
Yeah, I put Werner as well.
Yeah. Leicester was Vardy. I picked.
Who did I put down? Yeah, I put Vardy.
Yeah, and then City, obviously KDB, no debate.
Yep.
And then to finish on Liverpool, I picked Sadio Mane. So I still think that.
I went outside the box, you know.
Alright, here we go.
I went with like your most Yeah, what I did.
Identification. Oh my word! What a guess.
I just think he's gonna be absolutely. I think he's gonna have a huge season for you.
Oh, I mean, what a guess. Fucking Kato, I bet.
That
I'll
was
tell you
so
what.
weird. That.
Be mad to see that, but I picked my name. Though. Got fair dues. Oh, can't get over that.
Kato, what the hell? Alright then, just got my
I mean,
notes.
it's not as good as, not as good as Chris Wood.
Hey, listen, you watch.
Yeah, I should be scared, shouldn't I? Should be actually fucking shitting when they play Liverpool. Hat-trick for him, telling you now. But anyway, boys, that'll be it for today's podcast video. It's been a pretty good video, hasn't it? You know, bit of a couple
decent.
Controversial table situations, but I mean, you know,
those comments better not be rinsing us.
Oh, yeah, look at, I'm scared to look comments. You know what I just do? Just turn the comments off. Just
Turn them
off, because I can see everyone else and just Newcastle 8th place. Tell you what, can't beat it.
Newcastle 8th place. I think that's worse than bloody Chris Wood.
It's not my fault, yeah. I missed them out. I literally went to my table. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Where's 8th place? Forgot about 8th place. So I just put them in there. But anyway, though, so boys, like goal today, 15 lads. Can we do it for another podcast video? Also, Liam's link to his channel will be in the thing down below, the description down below. So yeah, go check him out. And yeah, boys, it's been your boy Liam and Lord.
Yes.
And we'll see you boys later. Peace.